Atma, Sip Sagai, Sip Bliss, Sip Rajendra, Sip Vanita, Sip Tina, Sip Parvati, Sip Ritu, Sip Krishna, Sip Gaurish, Sip Bliko, Sip Shivani, Sip Kailash, Sip Chidanand, Sip Ashok, and many more who are on this call. We are all quite getting ready for Mahashivratri, which is on Friday, and there'll be no call on Friday. For those of you who are not aware, I started fasting. It's like this, huh? I started fasting 50 years ago. Huh? I started fasting 50 years ago. So it is um, magical, right? It is magical that 50 years of faith and how the faith has evolved. But today is not a subject of that discussion. I'm only saying Friday there will be no call. We'll all be at Mahashivratri. But you can ask me questions if you have. Many people are confused about faith, and we will continue having interesting subjects on the discussion. But today's open house, today's beginner session, simple questions, what you all call, I have a silly question to ask. So the picture is showing you a small baby, those who are babies in the journey of spirituality. Beginner session is your opportunity to ask simple questions, easy questions. Don't feel embarrassed to ask the questions. So start. Do not feel embarrassed in any case to ask any question with me. But when it's a beginner session, you are meant to ask simple and silly questions. Bliss.
Hi, Shvam, dear Shvam,
You-
everyone.
Yes, how are you?
I
Tell me.
find in you.
Tell me.
Yes. I would like to know about liberation. I have sent you something and I would like to talk about it. They say we have five kind of liberation. You can talk me about it, please.
Liberation. So Bliss is saying uh, there are 5 types of liberation. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't waste your time.
Okay.
Don't waste your time. My God, my God, my God, my God. Come on, Bliss. How can you read all these things, Bliss?
I'm curious,
Bliss,
you know.
Bliss, Bliss wants
I
to
would
know
like,
what is Sayujaya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sarokya Mukti, Saraswati Mukti, Samipya Mukti. Now, if you start listening to all these things, you will forget who you are. You will. This is very dangerous. This is
okay.
one can have the opulence similar to the Supreme Lord's, enables to always remain with God as one of his associates, just like Arjuna was always with Krishna. My God, please don't read all these things and please don't get confused.
Okay.
It's very, Bliss. It's uh, it's very dangerous because that's why I told that way. I told you all the journey we are following is very simple. Very simple. Even a child, sixth standard child, many of our people who are in this call, 18 years, 20 years, Vivek, I know Vivek is on the call today, Gaurish. We have so many people who are young people, very young people, they come on the call. They are able to understand so easily because the subject is explained in a childlike fashion. Come on, let us move on. Who would like
Thank
to?
you.
Thank you. Please delete it from your system.
Yeah.
I get scared when you read something like this. You will be completely confused. You will be completely confused. Somebody who's asking a question by chat message. It is limitless. How to develop bhakti on Atma? Develop bhakti on Atma. You don't have to develop any bhakti on Atma. Limitless. Limitless is here on the call. Limitless is on the call, and you have to realize you are Atma. You are the Atma. You don't need bhakti on Atma. No, no. You don't need bhakti on Atma. You need bhakti for Paramatma to become, to realize that you are Atma. And the moment there is the realization that you are Atma, then the bhakti becomes yoga, becomes bhakti yoga. Therefore, that on a day like today, please clarify whatever confusions. Many of you have many confusions, but you feel shy. Yeah, how did I feel embarrassed to ask the question? I used to ask my guru the same question 100 times. Same question 100 times. No problem. Ask again. If you don't understand, ask again. If you don't understand, ask again, 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 again. If you don't understand, ask again, again, again. No problem. Ask till you understand. Krishna.
Shivoham,
Shiva.
one question I have after reading something. So after you gave the answer to Bliss, I'm a little scared to ask that
No, no,
question. So
no, 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 you ask, but be ready for the answer. Sometimes I'm very, it's like Bliss is asking these 5 type of mokshas. Somebody sent me the same question, I think, which Bliss you're asking in Quora today. Same question. So I was prepared for that. It's not, I was not, not surprised. What are the different types of
that's
mokshas? Then
Friends, question.
are you asking about Goloka moksha by any chance?
No, my
Somebody
question,
asked me, somebody
many
asked me a question today, how
yeah.
to get Goloka moksha.
Mm. No, my
Goloka moksha. Goloka moksha means you must go and live with Krishna. That is, you go and live with Krishna. You become Krishna's Sudama. You become his best friend. Now, if you start thinking of all these things, then okay, you ask your question, Krishna.
So one question which I have is based on Vivekananda literature that I'll ask second. Now let me ask a beginner's question first. That is also related to the second question I have. First question is when you always tell us, because even yesterday's call and all, I always think when you speak. So
I'm
yeah,
listening. I'm listening. I'm having coffee. I'm listening to you.
yeah, when you speak, it's my feeling. I feel ki you are always speaking in a retrospective because you are already an enlightened person. You have
Hmm.
seen, you are in Sachit Anand Atma. Like we are seeing in the prospective, we don't know. So,
Hmm.
हमारा understanding, and then when you say, for example, आपका जो 20 points मेरे लिए कितना important हो रहा है आजकल, it is giving me इतना ज्यादा, I don't know how to even, that 20 points is enough in all the
That
scriptures,
is
but
what
who
can be
can
lacking. 20 points which you are lacking, you are saying, or which? Ah,
spiritual index में
ah,
spiritual index का 20 points, still I feel like reading books, but that one point is you always say not to be caught in Maya or Leela, okay?
correct, correct.
Right? But Hamara karma itself is Maya. Hamara everything. I was thinking, I see Maya, I feel Maya, I think Maya. And when you're saying not to be caught in Maya, how can I practically approach this point? I can simply read and say, but
No, no. Okay, Maya is like this. For example, you would very, very common, they say Moha Maya. Very commonly, they say Moha Maya together. Maya is an illusion. For example, today, if I think this beautiful garden you see behind me, if I think it's my garden, is it my garden or it's Maya?
it is Maya.
It appears to be my garden. I know if I am out of Maya, I know this garden appears to be and it appears to belong to me, but no. When you get that realization, specifically when you get that realization and you're conscious how the movie is just a projection on the screen, if you become conscious that everything that is around me is just a divine projection, then you become in that consciousness. You become aware. Then you're not trapped by that Maya and Leela. So it is all actually, a lot is on our consciousness. A lot depends on our mind. What kind of mind what is the state of mind as they call it. Therefore, when I tell you all, don't get caught in Maya or Leela, I was caught in Maya and Leela for how many years? For 25 years, like a madman, I was running more than any of you. Like the maddest, I found a file. I found a file yesterday. My partner gave it to me. I was buying 150 acres of land to make a city like Disney World. And that letter with that offer of that land was in that file came in front of me. And I'm looking and I'm laughing at it, that file. I was going to buy, if I was buying 150 acres, then you would have been coming to my helipad. You would have been talking to me probably at the helipad where I would be having helicopters transporting people. But where would I reach? I would transport people, helicopters. I would make a train from Bangalore to that city, that entertainment city. Then after that, what would happen? Anant and Radhika wedding celebrations. You must be watching. What a tamasha! What type of tamasha it is? So this is Maya. This is Leela. And Krishna, what is not getting caught is this: being conscious that you are Krishna, being conscious that you don't want to be caught in this world of Ravana. You don't want to be caught in this world of Leela and suffer. Ultimately, it is suffering. Ultimately, it is big suffering. You think Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani fight, which they had the richest family in India, was not a huge suffering between two brothers? I'm just giving you a perspective. I don't like to, I told you I'm not going to make any comment on anybody. I don't want to delve much on that. I'm just trying to make you realize this life is just a few moments. In a few moments, I will be gone and you will be gone. The question is whether we will become one with the Lord or not. That is all. If you are free from Maya and Leela, now itself, you don't have to die to experience that Ananda. What you see me experiencing that Ananda, you think it's fake? What I portray to you all is a fake Ananda? Or do you see me in a state of bliss? So you need to reach that state of Sat Chit Anand. Second question.
Yeah, because today I read your book, Give. And in that Give also, even before enlightenment, you had that giving day and all that. It was very inspirational to read that. That is enough to get enlightened. But my question was this, how can I let go? You have answered this, how to let go my little ego to become the enlightened ego. But my other question, which I got from a talk, is when that person, a very enlightened master, he is talking about Vivekananda literature, and he is saying there is nothing, Vivekananda Swamiji says, there is nothing called free will. If you are under the wrong impression that you have got free will, you are very badly mistaken. So that is what I wanted to ask you, but
So I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to give you an answer in a different way. Somebody said, I think it was one of the ISKCON or somebody said Vivekananda is an idiot. Somebody said. And they said, why? Because Vivekananda made a statement, better than reading Bhagavad Gita is to go play football in the ground.
yeah.
Now, we should not listen to this statement in an isolated manner.
It was not an isolated statement. I listened to almost 1.5 hours ka talk by Sarvapriyananda. So he was
So
explaining
he
what is.
explains that. So what I'm saying, when Vivekananda is saying somewhere there is nothing like free will, let me explain it to you from that angle.
Yeah.
There is nothing like free will. Means suppose Girish wants now to sneeze his nose. If Girish says, I want to sneeze, if the Lord does not want him to sneeze, he cannot sneeze.
You know, right.
This is the larger meaning of that.
Yes.
However, to make this world unfold, the Lord has given us a free will. He has given us an intellect, and you know that very well. You don't need any Swami to tell you this. You know as Krishna that you can today decide to eat chapati or rice. It is not predestined. If somebody tells you it is predestined that you eat pizza, you can throw the pizza and eat noodles.
Uh, because I heard only once. I have to hear 2-3 times to understand him. But towards the last part of the call, I was thinking I was like mesmerized with his talk. But towards the end, he was like summarizing his talk and all the points what you have taught us. So mujhe laga ki, so let me ask you the midpoint, because he said free will comes within the realm of karma. And that is why I said you talk in retrospective because you are experiencing that freedom or the nature of Sachit Anand.
So according to me, you have free will or you have no free will?
I don't have free will according to what I understand, because choosing whether I have to eat idli or chapati is not free will.
Then what is free will?
A stupid choice which comes, I don't know, that's a karma choice. But that is not what he's telling about free will and freedom. He says freedom is your nature. That comes only when you have Sachit Anand. The free will, what you think is you are, it is your ignorance when you think that you are getting choice.
So, Krishna, there are many ways to interpret this free will. You can interpret it A, B, four times over. Today, I have no free will. Why I have no free will?
Because you are in freedom. You are in, that is what I want to
No,
ask you.
no, because I have surrendered completely.
Huh.
So, when in a state where you are completely surrendered, then you don't have free will because I have tied my train to the engine of God. So, I have put my train, I have linked it to ship. Wherever ship will go, I'm following. How many people are like that who have linked the train to ship like that, and wherever ship goes, I will go? So let me tell you one thing. I don't know. You can send me the link if you want me to listen to that. Any what you want me to. But without free will, this samsara is just a puppet show. Then this samsara has no meaning.
No, sir. It is. No, that is why you're saying it is a cosmic drama. And
No,
Bhagwan is
no. In every drama, the actor can act the way they want. They cannot act against the rules of the what role they have to play. But no actor is told you will lift your eyes and you will put your nose down. They are given the freedom, the way to act. Every Amitabh Bachchan has got a freedom to act. Shah Rukh Khan has got the freedom to act. They are given a storyboard. They have told that you cannot act if you're a villain. If you are a hero, you cannot become the villain. Amitabh Bachchan cannot act like Gabbar Singh. But Amitabh Bachchan can act the way he wants to act. He has given a free will. And in this drama, Krishna, just to clarify, don't get. See, I'll do something. It's very dangerous what you're saying. It's very dangerous because many people who believe that there's no free will, you know what they believe? Oh, Prabhu ki marzi hai. मुक्ति मिलेगा तो प्रभु की मर्जी है मोक्ष मिलेगा तो प्रभु की मर्जी है Are you telling प्रभु की मर्जी है
No, sir, that is a difference because आपका जो free will which comes within karma, the road and the track, you can drive left and right. मुझे तो बहुत अच्छे से समझ गया. But what he is saying कि you can be free. What is your like? You can be free only when you are in Sachit Anand. He says you are free. You came into bondage, and again you will be free. So don't think that free will is your freedom.
Free will is not freedom. Free will is your ability to reach that ultimate freedom. Now, what is mukti? What is Jivan Mukta? What is the seven stages of spiritual awakening? You know it. But you have the freedom to reach that freedom. And we are all in bondage. We are all in bondage and we have to get rid of that bondage using our free will. Without using free will, you can't get free of the bondage. So please, I don't know how he has explained. I don't know. See, I used to listen to a lot of Swamis. Even Swami Sarvapriyananda, I have listened to hundreds of lectures of his.
I listened to only 2 people, 3 people. But
No,
and generally I get clarity. But thing is, the beautiful thing, if you listen, I'll send you the link. The last, finally, he says everything what you say. He says there is only 2 methods. One is Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Finally concludes like that. Otherwise, this is the first time I'm hearing these words. Otherwise, if it is that is difficult for you, you can use Vivekananda. That's first time I'm hearing. Instead of going negative, Neti Neti, you can say, instead of delete, you can say, no, this, iti, iti. That's another method. That's first time I'm hearing. He said only 2 methods are there. But it was beautiful. Okay. Anyway, thank you, sir.
I have stopped listening to these lectures because when you realize, then you should not analyze.
Because you are realized, no, sir.
But what I'm trying to make you all realize, I'm telling you, I used to teach 10 methods of realization. My God, you take my books, my original books, they talk of 10 methods of realization. Today, I don't teach. Today, I say only birth and death.
Yeah.
So simple, so simple. Yes. I don't want to complicate. I want to make it very simple.
Yes.
But if you want to complicate, then of course
That's a wonderful method. Yeah, मैं तो बहुत regularly करती हूँ.
Okay, good, Krishna. Chidanand. Chidanand.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam,
yeah, actually, I wanted to add on to what Sip Krishna said, or the basic reason is, or what Sip Bliss said. There's 4 types of mukti, etc. They are all in Dvaita, and we are not following that path. In Advaita, there is only one liberation and unification, which is in Sanskrit we call Kaivalya. Because in
Okay.
Dvaita, you are different, God is different. So naturally, you have to relate in four different ways. So as you rightly said, if you read too many things and you pick up this thing in Bhakti Yoga and not forget the yoga and go into this type of four types of mukti, etc., they are in Dvaita. So,
Then,
but the group
then,
that we are into, we are in
yeah.
Advaita. So you
But
have to stick to
Dvaita,
your path. If you don't
do,
do that, then you are naturally going to get confused.
do you have any doubt
Same,
about Dvaita, Advaita? Do you have any doubt or you have no doubt?
no, that is doctorate. No, you can be a
No,
bachelor and you understand what is Dvaita, but when you go to doctorate, you
yeah.
understand what is what, and then you understand Advaita is the penultimate absolute
Okay.
reality.
Okay, good. So good. Thank you,
Same
Sridharan.
thing, same thing is on what the Krishna said. As long as you are thinking samsara is real, then you have free will. Because you have to use that free will itself to jump out of this Dvaita and go into Advaita. And in that happens only when you 100% surrender. When you 100% surrender, where is the will? The God's will is your will.
Then Advaita. The
So,
moment you become
so
Advaita, then obviously you become
impossible.
one.
Yeah, actually, Vivekananda said that. Even Sarvapriyananda is saying that. So there are three levels. If you have got an impure heart, then go in for karma yoga. If you have got an impure mind, you go in for bhakti yoga. And later on, finally, when your everything is through, you'll understand your mukta when you are in jnana yoga. Is the way people approach. But the fundamental is we are in Advaita. We should never get immediately see wow that argument is made in Dvaita or Advaita, and you have the answer. And why don't you going to
It's,
do that when you as a Guruji are telling in so simple terms? Please understand what is Advaita.
see, what happens is very natural, Sridharan, for us to go into Dvaita because the
Yeah,
whole
it's not
world is in
natural
The whole
because you're
world is
born
in
into
Dvaita.
Dvaita.
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole world is in Dvaita, and all religions are Dvaita. All
Because
all
they have to
religions
gather
of
the
this world.
masses, no, as you rightly say. Without religion, there is no free, no mukti. With religion also there is no mukti.
It's impossible.
Impossible.
With Dvaita, you cannot attain God
Impossible.
because Dvaita will only confuse you. Good, Siddharth. Thank you for
Yes.
your clarification. So,
Yes.
Sonia Sharma. Sonia, bolo.
हाँ जी हाँ जी शिव हम गुरुजी
Shiva.
Guruji, I just want to say one thing, rather want to ask maybe when we know this thing that leave everything, every good, every bad, every right, every wrong to the will of Shiv, and then
Okay.
get relaxed, and that is your self consciousness. Am I right? है ना?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, जी बताइए.
No, it depends what you're saying, right or wrong. It depends whether you actually surrender everything to SIP. If you actually surrender everything to SIP, then it's right. But if you are surrendering one hand and clinging one hand, then it's not right.
Yeah, okay, fine. If a person, if I
Mm.
like I'm talking about myself, I said okay,
Yeah.
fine, everything is almost fine, ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है, वो भी ठीक है, ये गलत है तो ये भी ठीक है, ये भी उसकी विल है, वो खराब है तो वो भी ठीक है क्योंकि वो भी उसकी विल है. I am on that path, but on that path my concern arises when I get lazy out of it, when I don't want to give my 100% and I'm just saying we everything is on the will of God only, just
That
leave
is
everything for Him.
no,
Here
no.
yes, here we are wrong. This is what I want to tell, that what is that minute line, what is that limit which we should as a seeker must have in our consciousness, that where we are getting lazy and where we are surrendering to the will of God, and where at that point we are getting lazy, that we are leaving our karma and we are not putting anything out of it. That is my question. I hope so my question is clear, sir.
I hope it is clear. I'm going to explain. I just told Krishna just now, it is very dangerous to say everything is the will of God and there's no free will. It's very dangerous. I just now explained to Krishna because that can make you lazy. That can make you tamasic. If you
Yeah.
know, प्रभु प्रभु सब कुछ प्रभु तुम करो प्रभु प्रभु मैं कुछ भी नहीं, तुम सब कुछ तुम करो प्रभु. This is not a way of escaping action and becoming lazy. Therefore, God has made the world in such a way that He has given us a free will. If you do good, good will happen. You do bad, bad will happen. You cannot be free from free will. You cannot be liberated from karma. This liberation from karma is called mukti. This liberation from karma will happen when you are liberated from avidya, when you are liberated from ignorance. It's not so easy just to tell Prabhu, all is your will, and you give up. No, it's not possible. It is not his. Prabhu will say, no, 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 I am not. I will, you do. Prabhu will come and do for everybody. Prabhu will do for Girish, Prabhu will do for Bliss, Prabhu will do for Vanita, Prabhu will do for Sonia. Prabhu sabka kaam karega. Nah, that's not, so we all have a free will. Correct, Sonia? This point is clear?
Yes, this is clear. But
Now-
my problem is that
Yeah.
where we should mark a line as a seeker. Where
For what?
should we have, whether we are going lazy or we are surrendering. I mean,
No,
how
wait, okay,
to...
wait. Yeah, wait. Enough. So what? So when is the matter of surrender? Surrender is not lazy. Surrender is doing the will of God. Surrender is not doing nothing. Surrender is becoming double active. Surrender is
Yes.
working 10 times more.
Yes.
You cannot say, Prabhu, okay, I have surrendered to you. Abhi main so raha hu, Prabhu. Good night. Tomorrow we'll see you tomorrow. Ye kya surrender hua?
ये lazy हुआ.
Surrender means, Prabhu, tell me what I am ready. I am ready to work for you 24/7. I am ready to be your instrument without sleeping. I am ready to do anything for you. Tell me, Prabhu, what I should do. This is surrender.
This is surrender. Beautiful, sir. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Kailash, thank you, Sonia. Kailash.
Shubham Guruji,
Shubham, sir.
from the beginning we heard that God means generator, operator, and destroyer. Okay,
Ah.
and everything is in the hand of the God in this
Ah.
sansara.
Ah.
Okay, the
Hmm.
SIP, that is the supreme power.
Hmm.
Okay, guiding or regulating the world.
Correct.
Our destiny, if we see, that is also in the hand of the God
No,
on the SIP.
no, no.
Why, sir?
Because the supreme immortal power, not the generator, operator, destroyer. I don't. That word is rejected. You are in pre-air mode. No. So don't use the word generator, operator, destroyer. Use
Okay,
supreme immortal power. The
yes,
supreme immortal power is governing this universe through
yes,
universal laws.
okay.
He is not sitting and telling, आज कैलाश का नाक थोड़ा पुल्टा करो, आज उसका कान पुल करो. No, he has no time for all that things. He has created automated system. Matlab, if anybody throws apple up, it will come down. Law of gravity, law of rotation. Dunya 24 घंटे में it will go round and round and round. Law of karma. Whatever Kailash will do, good will come. Bad will come. Krishna, what Krishna do will come to Krishna. What Krishna do will not go to Sonia. And what Sonia do will not come to Kailash. What
I-
Sonia do will go to Sonia only. This is how he is governing the universe. Abhi bolo.
I agree with you, sir. But my concern that okay, if we see our breath is also the decided, there will be no more breath if the time that is settled by the ship.
Correct.
There, okay. If we
Correct.
go to the Bombay or the other places, you also visit the different places. Okay,
Yes.
so that's I think that is already pre-decided
No.
by the ship.
No. Arey Kailash, please understand, Kailash. Please pay attention. I have told this example 100 times. Today, 101st time. आप
Yes.
अपने घर से बाहर निकलते हैं.
Okay,
आप स्कूटर में हैं.
right,
स्कूटर में लेफ्ट भी जा सकता है, राइट भी जा सकता है.
right.
आगे भी जा सकता है, घुमा के पीछे भी जा सकता है.
Okay.
लेकिन रोड नहीं बदला सकता है.
The road cannot change.
Because road is your past karma,
Yes,
which is done before. जो पहला 10 साल पहले किया, पिछले जन्म में किया. That karma you cannot change.
but sir, a plan can also be failed, na?
Which plan?
If we make plan, okay, to go anywhere,
Yeah.
if that is not in the hand of the ship,
Everything, my dear Kailash, nothing is in the hand of SIP. SIP has it. Everything is in the hand of SIP, and SIP has given in your hand. SIP has given in Raji hand. Raji, you do whatever you like, Raji. SIP has given power to Raji to choose, and we choose our karma. So we choose our destiny. But something in our life we cannot choose because that is our prarabdha karma, our past karma. We cannot change that. You cannot change your mother and father. Cannot change your mother and father. That is your prarabdha karma. You cannot say in modern zamane mein male to female ban sakta hai, lekin basically your gender as male is not something you want to change. There is Prabhu, ye jo log change kar rahe male to female galat hai, wrong hai. नहीं करना चाहिए.
But sir, Agami, if we not believe, okay, we surrender everything. We not that there is no meaning of the Agami karma. Okay,
अरे
currently
कैसे
we are in the
कैसे
state.
why there is no meaning Kailash? Agami karma मतलब आज what you want to do today you can do ना, that is agami karma ना.
Yes.
You cannot change, you cannot become from Kailash to Girish today. Can you become Kailash to Girish today?
No, no, no.
That is your prarabdha karma, you are Kailash.
But Agami karma to
हाँ agami karma you can change.
if I surrender everything, okay, and I
हाँ.
believe I am in the consciousness and
Yeah.
that I am not in the mind state or
Yeah,
okay, body, mind, ego, I am not in that state.
yeah,
I am
yeah,
the supreme power, okay, or
yeah,
the soul. So
yeah.
then there is no meaning of this karma.
Then there's no karma, of course there's no karma. Then there's mukti.
But the prarabdha karma will continue work.
It
in that
doesn't matter.
situation.
Hello.
Right.
प्रारब्ध कर्मा किसका है? वो आप ही नहीं. अभी आपने बोला मैं वो नहीं हूँ, बॉडी माइंड ईगो. अभी आप यू आर कॉन्ट्रडिक्टिंग योरसेल्फ.
No, sir. मेरा कहना
वेट सुनो. अभी आपने क्या बोला? मैंने बॉडी माइंड ईगो सब छोड़ दिया, इसलिए आपका कर्म आपका नहीं हुआ.
अभी का नहीं हुआ. That's in the present state.
अरे मिस्टर कैलाश, क्या मुझे जोकर बना रहे हैं क्या आप?
सर नहीं, मैं
अभी आप बोल रहे हैं, सुनो मेरी बात. अभी आप बोल रहे हैं अगर मैं बॉडी माइंड ईगो सबको छोड़ता हूं तो फिर मेरा कर्मा नहीं होगा. मैंने अग्री किया.
यस, यू एग्रीड.
वो बोलने के बाद अभी आप बोल रहे हैं वो प्रारब्ध कर्मा क्या हुआ? किसका प्रारब्ध कर्मा है?
बट वी कैन नॉट चेंज ना दैट प्रारब्ध कर्मा.
किसका प्रारब्ध कर्मा है? जो बॉडी माइंड ईगो अपने छोड़ दिया उसका प्रारब्ध कर्मा है.
यस.
उसको भाड़ में जाने दो ना, आपको क्या फर्क पड़ता? आप अगर वो है नहीं, इफ यू आर नॉट दैट बॉडी माइंड ईगो, व्हाई डू यू बॉदर अबाउट दैट प्रारब्ध कर्मा?
तो व्हाटएवर इज गोइंग दैट
तो छोड़ो.
दैट इज ओके.
See the contradiction. Are you understanding the dichotomy and the contradiction? Are you understanding? अभी 1 मिनट में आप बोल रहे हैं कि मैं बॉडी माइंड ईगो नहीं हूं तो मेरा कर्मा नहीं है. मैंने एग्री किया. वही आदमी हो ना. वो एक आदमी था. वो याद है वो स्टोरी? वो वाइफ के साथ वो डॉक्टर के पास गया. वो वाइफ सेड ही थिंक्स ही इज मिकी माउस. तो वो अभी वो समझाया उसको, 3 महीने का ट्रेनिंग दिया, 50,000 रुपए फी लिया. उसके बाद वो रोड पे गया वाइफ के साथ, याद है?
हाँ, वो बताई थी एक बार स्टोरी आपने.
वो रोड वाइफ के साथ भाग चल रहा था, पानी पूरी खा रहा था. अचानक पानी पूरी खाने का
मिकी माउस भी दिखाई देता है उसको एवरीवेयर. वो
ना अचानक पानी पूरी खा रहा था, एक बिल्ली देखी.
यस.
वो बिल्ली ने वापस डॉक्टर के पास भागते गया. क्या बोला डॉक्टर को?
वो बोला था ना कि माउस के बारे में.
नहीं डॉक्टर, मुझे मालूम है मैं माउस नहीं हूँ, लेकिन बिल्ली को कौन बताएगा?
यस.
तो बिल्ली का कौन बताएगा मतलब वो अभी तक नहीं जानता है. ओके गुड. बाला, सुंदर, हर्षल, पुरुषोत्तम, चिदानंद एंड विल. 4 more. We have lots of them. Yes, Bala.
First of all, to love you, Guruji, for all
love
the
you,
teachings.
Love you, Bala. बोलो.
For the teachings and blessings, Guruji. 2 दिन में बहुत फर्क पड़ा Guruji मेरे में. बस only
प्यार
to
में बहुत
remind.
फर्क आ जाता है. Love has got magical power. Tell me your question, Bala.
I love you, God. I love you, God. Guruji, I keep on repeating all these sentences, Guruji. सब कुछ seriously, Guruji, सब कुछ अच्छा दिखाई दे रहा है. कुछ भी किसी में fault नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, Guruji.
Okay, बोलो.
First of all, हाँ, तो गुरुजी आप कल बता रहे थे कि वो लोगों में जाना या नहीं जाना, उसकी वजह से मतलब when I am alone, I am happy. When I go in the mob or in the people around me where I have to go, उधर बहुत गुरुजी ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. पर जैसे अभी वो कैलाश बता रहे थे कि अगर मैं मानती हूँ मैं क्या उसको बोलते हैं, मैं बॉडी माइंड ईगो नहीं हूँ तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. पर ये गुरुजी वो सिचुएशन में फ्री विल भी नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है. गुरुजी, हाउ टू फेस दैट सिचुएशन? आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड गुरुजी. वो कैसे करो गुरुजी? वो
क्या
अभी ये
सिचुएशन?
फ्री विल नहीं तो फिर भगोड़ा होता है ना गुरुजी. वो कर्म से मैं भाग रही हूँ ना.
फ्री विल किसने बोला नहीं है? फ्री विल है ना, आप जो चाहे कर सकते हैं. यू कैन डू व्हाटएवर यू लाइक. यू हैव गॉट फ्री विल.
Guruji, that means I am running away from the situation, no, Guruji.
No, why you're running away? You're choosing. You choose what you like. Why you're running away? Don't run away.
गुरुजी, मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आता, फ्री विल, रनिंग अवे, भगोड़ा, मतलब अभी कैसे, मतलब आई कैनॉट चूज गुरुजी.
नहीं,
इंटेलेक्ट मत.
बिकॉज यू आर बिहेविंग इन माइंड ना. अभी भी आपका माइंड आपको दो दौड़ा रहा है. अभी भी
नहीं,
यू आर नॉट इन कॉन्शियसनेस. आपका प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, आप हमेशा माइंड स्टेट में है. भला बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस. बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस मीन शांत रहो, मन को स्थिर करो. बी काम. भला आप बहुत हड़बड़ी में है, बहुत हड़बड़ी में है. वो हड़बड़ी 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 आप हमेशा भागती रहती है. वो भागते रहने में आपको टेंशन पड़ रहा है. बिकॉज यू आर रनिंग. इवन क्वेश्चन के टाइम में आप क्वेश्चन पूछने के टाइम में आप भाग रही है. बी कूल. शांत में रहो. आपको इतना ज्ञान है, आप इतने कॉल पे आती हैं, यू गॉट सो मच नॉलेज, सो मच विजडम. प्लीज बी काम. प्लीज आस्क योर क्वेश्चन इन कॉन्शियसनेस, देन ओनली यू विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. ओके बाला?
ओके. एंड गुरुजी, और जो आप इतना सिंपल तरीके से इतना सॉर्ट आउट करके बताते हो गुरुजी, मुझे मतलब इतना नॉलेज तो है नहीं कोई चीज का, पर जितना आप बताते हो गुरुजी, इट्स अल्टीमेट. अगर कोई भी इसको फॉलो.
अगर अल्टीमेट चाहिए तो पहले आज से भाग दौड़ कम करो. शांत. आपका क्वेश्चन भी पूछता है, उस क्वेश्चन पूछने का स्पीड आधा करो. आपका माइंड भाग रहा है. मैं इतना दूर से देख रहा हूँ, आपका माइंड भाग रहा है. जब तक आपका माइंड भाग रहा है ना बाला, आप जो भी इनटेक कर रहे हैं ना उसको बरोबर डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर सकते आप. प्लीज स्लो डाउन योर पेस. स्लो डाउन योर पेस. सुंदर गिरी. थैंक यू बाला. सुंदर गिरी.
Today I'll practice that, Guruji.
Remember this word. Be in consciousness. Be in consciousness. Don't be in mind state. Mind भाग रहा है. Mind को भागने मत दो. सुंदर गिरी.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Today's discussion is very interesting, sir, and this is a very fundamental discussion, sir. From where we can boost up ourselves.
Very good.
Very
it is
meaningful
Wednesday.
discussion.
Wednesday,
Yes, sir?
there is no top. Wednesday, there is no topic. It is beginner session. That's why it's interesting. It's all basic questions. You tell me, what is your question?
Yeah, though it sounds basic, but it is very much fundamental, sir. From where we can lift up ourselves.
Very good. Very good.
On the top.
Okay.
Very meaningful as well.
Okay. You have any question today?
Yeah, we spiritual practitioner, what the mistake we are doing actually, by different references from the Swami Vivekanand, we are discussing about, but we can't say that he is realized or not. There might be the question, you know.
How does it matter?
So what he is saying, like there is only the free will. No, there is not free will at all. He said. You are taking the reference from him.
No,
my question is,
there's some other speaker. Krishna was telling there's some other speaker who was giving that reference. What is your question?
Yeah. So my question or my like query is about, he might not be the enlightened. That's my query. You know.
So my
he might be the very top nationalist. He might be the very top nationalist, but he might not be the enlightened one.
My answer to you is, it does not matter. And I'm giving you one more example.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I am talking to you today. How does it matter to you whether I am enlightened or not? It doesn't matter. What matters to you is whether I am talking sense or not.
Yeah, exactly, sir.
It does hardly matters whether I am enlightened or not enlightened. Nobody needs to prove I am enlightened or not. All it matters is, am I talking common sense to you? Am I able to make you understand the reality of life? That's all matters.
Yeah, yeah. At the same time, sir, if enlightened one is speaking or he
Your voice is going again. Please,
giving
your
the
voice we lost.
preaching.
Ah, your voice is getting cut off. Enlightened one, please speak again.
Yeah, yeah. When enlightened one is giving the lectures or giving the preaching, at that time, at the same time, sir, we listener can feel the very solace, can feel the very peace inside, and from the depth we can feel that, sir, one is enlightened or not by his words only.
Okay,
So yeah,
I agree with you, my dear Sundar. But please understand, sometimes it is very much possible for somebody to act enlightened. And it is sometimes difficult for a person to listen and to decipher. So
yeah,
we must be in consciousness, and we must discriminate, and we must pick up whatever is the right thing to pick up. That's all.
yeah, definitely, sir. And we ourselves should uplift ourselves to
Yeah.
understand that teaching is enlightened by enlightened one or not,
Yeah.
to understand the
It's-
teaching is enlightened or not, we have to boost up ourselves, we have to raise
Let
our
me
consciousness higher and higher.
let me close the discussion as follows. Please listen to me for your point. Suppose you are buying two torches. You are buying two
Yes,
torches.
sir.
One is with a very big brand and a very costly torch, and one is a very ordinary brand and very cheap torch. In the
Okay,
big brand and the costly torch, you switch it on, there is no light. In the cheap torch, you switch it
yes,
on,
sir.
there is light. Which torch you should pick up?
Yes, sir.
Which torch you should pick up?
Yes, sir.
The costly branded one or the
Yes,
cheap
sir.
one?
Cheap one, definitely, sir.
Because
I
it's
mean,
giving
it is giving the light, right? Cheap one
all.
is giving the light.
Yeah, that's all matters.
Yeah,
What does
yeah,
not
definitely, sir.
matter the brand of the torch and the price of the torch. What matters
Exactly.
is whether it is giving you light. That's all matters.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sundargiri. Thank you. We don't have much time, but Harshal, Purushottam, Chidanand, Will, and Singer, DJ, Preet. Yes, come on, let's quickly move on. We'll finish all this, of
Hello.
course. Harshal.
Shivam Guruji, love you Guruji.
Love you, Harshal. Bolo.
My question is, sir, it is okay to not to study scripture books and Upanishad and Vivekanand books, and how to suggest me how to bypass to reach enlightenment. I want to not to read that books and
Only read 12 words. Only 12 words. What are the 12 words?
yes,
12. I'm promising you enlightenment if you can understand 12 words in and out. If you can give a lecture on 12 words, I am promising enlightenment. Only 12 words.
yes.
12 words are
What are they?
neti neti, tattvam asi,
Tatvamasi.
I am atma brahma, aham brahmasmi, prajnanam brahma. Only 12 words. You can put all the scriptures in the cupboard and lock it. No need to read anything.
Okay, sir.
If only you are able to understand these 12 words in depth, I can promise you, you can reach enlightenment.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay? If you can come back to
Okay,
me, you
thank-
can come back and ask me about these 12 words, but study these 12 words. I have written many
okay, sir.
books on the subject on Google Play. It's free download. There's a book called Neti Neti Tattvamasi I have written. You can download that book free of cost and you
Yes,
can read
yes.
it. Okay? Purushottam.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Purushottam. Unmute
Sir,
Purushottam, please.
sir.
Yes, Purushottam. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. Sir, sir, actually, I am in sales field, sir. So I have
Yes.
means question that regarding that when I am working in the field, sir. So nobody dealer with working with proper in my sales, sir. So what is reason I didn't get, sir?
You are a salesman.
Yes,
You're a
yes, 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 okay,
you're a
sir.
salesman, and nobody is buying your goods. Correct?
Yeah, good cement. So actually, not
I
proper
know.
business
I
continuously working, sir.
I know the reason. I know the reason. You are going to the wrong place. Like you have come to the
Yes,
wrong call. You have come to wrong Zoom call. This is not a Zoom call for you to learn how to sell cement. You have come to the wrong call, Purushottam. You are therefore you are
yes,
going to the wrong customers. Please find out which customer wants cement. You are going to wrong customers, my dear Purushottam. Go to the right customer. You are hitting the wrong area. Chidanand, see, we have got somebody wanting. Anybody wants to buy cement? Please buy from Purushottam. Chidanand. Yes, Chidanand.
I just wanted to submit that
Yeah.
this as we have now understood that mind has to be still and kill, but we are still not getting that ego also has to be erased. So as long as I is
Ego
there,
cannot be erased.
yes, but you have to you should have that ego getting. You should transcend the ego and make it enlightened ego.
Correct.
Now
You
that
can't
that's
erase.
where
You can't
when
erase.
that
Don't.
doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't say
Yeah,
erase. Okay.
correct.
Fine.
You
Bolo.
have to
Bolo. Bolo.
transcend.
Hmm.
But then the question is, when I say I surrender, then that I is still there. So as long as one keeps on saying I, and indirectly referring to I as body and mind, then I think that a penultimate jump remains, and that's why this issue
Chidanand,
of free will and freedom is
if
not getting
I,
understood.
if an enlightened person uses I as as a grammar, there is no problem.
Yes,
You should be in that awareness that I am not I. Who is not
yes,
I? I am not I. What is the problem, Chidanand?
correct,
I am not
correct.
I. I cannot say, you cannot say Chidanand is not I. No, I am not
No,
I. It's okay. But that realization must be complete. That
complete.
consciousness must be
Then
complete.
only
And
this
you are right.
discrimination, the discernment between free will, freedom, all this will automatically get
I don't know. I don't know
resolved
whether that.
or dissolved.
No, I agree with you that we have to transcend the ego. And my new book, I'm writing a book now called Enlightened Ego. That's my present book. I'm book number 78 is Enlightened Ego. I'm writing that book. But the point is that I think that our Zoom call gives you many perspectives. Simple
Insights.
thing that simple thing. Harshal asked the question: should I read Upanishads, Vedas, scriptures? Should I listen to 100 speakers? So many Swamis. How many
We,
Swamis are there? How
we have to just
many?
listen to your bhajan, sir. Shanti mein mila, kya hasi.
So I'm
Sat ke
saying you
chit mein
can.
mila.
uh, So Chidanand, if you can choose to make it simple, or you
Yes.
can choose to complicate it. That is each one's choice. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Will and Preet. Will and Preet. So first Will and then Preet. Yes, Will. Good evening.
Shivohang Sip, I want to
Shiva.
ask you about two questions on karma.
Yes, Will.
There are various grades of karma. There are some karma which is light and some karma which is heavy.
Okay,
And it seems to me that if you perform heavy karma, you can create many obstructions.
correct.
And it seems to me that you could even obstruct your progress. Is
Correct.
that correct?
It is correct when you are playing the game of karma. But the moment you are free from the game of karma, then it doesn't matter what karma you were playing, you are having. But you are right. That game of karma can stop you from evolving. That bad karma, the heavy karma can create hurdles in your life. It can stop your illumination, stop your realization. If you have done lot of crimes, you have done lot of bad things, that heavy karma, what you call, can come in the way. But then there is hope that if you have the grace of God and the guidance of a guru, if you're committed, your bhakti, your devotion, your meditation is strong, you can overcome it. It is not a
Obviously.
it is not a hopeless situation. Okay.
Well, the Christian Old Testament Bible and also the New Testament, they talk about the separation of God through karma, and I don't know whether you've ever come across such an issue that
No,
your karma can
I'm
be so
quite
heavy.
no, I'm quite amused with some of the things in the Old and the New Testament, because what those some of the things the Old Testament, New Testament say that your karma is so bad that you have to suffer in hell. Okay. But
Yeah.
if you contribute some money to the church and to the pastor, then God will suffer for your sins.
Well,
Then you will be
you're right. There is a hypocrisy there, but I'm not really talking. I'm not talking about. I'm talking the actual gospel, the actual scripture itself mentions that there are certain things you have to be very careful about. It doesn't. I don't think it specifies exactly, but it gives general indications that is a possibility that you could seriously damage yourself, and you
actually
can.
will. Well, if you contemplate on what you're saying, Will, it is very true that if you or me, we are caught in a criminal mind and we are caught in a lot of toxic feelings, thoughts, actions, how will we come out of this, Will?
I don't know.
Practically, we will not come out of it, right? Because we have toxic things all around us, Will.
It's very toxic. It's very dangerous, actually. That's
Yeah.
why I think people need to be very careful when you undertake the spiritual path. You need to stay close to the guru.
Yeah, and then walk and cleanse yourself and improve and keep moving upward, forward, inward, Godward. Keep on moving. You had one more question, Will?
No, it's just this really. But I obviously this is where I'm stuck, and I, as usual, ask your opinion and whether there's
Yeah.
any.
But my honest submission to you is, what you say is correct. That this bad heavy karma can become big roadblocks to you. But please remember that if you have devotion and you have an aspiration and there's a deep love and longing for the divine, you can get liberation. Those karma will dissolve. All right.
Do you have the idea in any of the Hindu scriptures of an actual separation? Like in the Old Testament, they talk separation. They talk about the separation because of. I can send you a text. I
You
can
mean
send.
no? You mean separation from God?
Yes, sir.
That is a problem, Will, because for me, God is me. God is me. I am nothing. In our belief, there is no separation. It is just like how do I say? It is just like the sugar being separate from sweetness.
Yeah.
Sugar and sweetness are one and the same. There is no one is the cause, one is the effect. God and me are not different. I am nothing, Will. God is me.
Yes,
I am nothing.
Yes,
Where is the question of my separate being separate from God when God is me? I am
Yes.
not talking. This is God talking. Then where
Yes,
is the question of separation?
Yes, sir.
So when you are
Okay.
believing in a monotheism, then there's a problem. When you believe in a monotheistic God, where there's a duality, what we spoke of, drop the duality and your problems will solve. Will please drop the? I suggest you should drop the duality. That God
Yes,
and you are separate.
yes, sir. Thank you,
Try
sir.
to try. Thank you. Try to work on non-duality. Preet, thank you, Will. Preet, last question.
Hello, good
Yes,
evening,
Preet. Good evening.
sir. I am new to this journey. I have seen lot of shorts and videos of yours, and I'm a beginner. Basically, I'm not able to meditate. I have been, focusing on everything, but for the past almost 1 year, I feel so disconnected with
What is the
everything.
meaning? What is the meaning of meditation?
I'm not able to, like, I feel actually I'm feeling disconnected with, within myself. Like, I'm not able to meditate. I'm not able to. Maybe I was in Delhi prior to this. I am in Patiala now. I got married in 2020, and in 2 3, I used to go regularly to the temple and Gurdwara side. So now I don't go anywhere, but because for me, what I believe that meditate doesn't mean that we go to a temple or mandir or anywhere. It is just to focus on our and our light within us.
Yeah.
So
No, no.
yeah.
Please come to this call for few days. Today is your first day.
Yes, sir.
Please come every day, 8 o'clock. I can promise you that you will learn to meditate and you will learn to understand Gurdwara and temple and God. सब कुछ समझ में आ जाएगा. Just come every day, 8 o'clock for 10 days. If you can come for 10 days, your life will change. But if you don't come for 10 days, then I cannot help you. I'm telling come at least for 10 days for you. So you know something? Meditation is the ability to slow down the mind.
Mind.
The problem with you is the mind. The mind is wandering. It is
Yeah.
not letting you. It is not letting you be still. Oh, mind chore hai. Mind is a rascal. So
Right.
come to this call every day 8 o'clock. Just listen to everybody. Slowly,
Mhm.
slowly, you will learn the art of being silent, and your life will become more calm.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear friends. Time is over. Tomorrow we will meet at 8. But remember, Friday, there is no Zoom call, Mahashivratri. If any of you can come to the Mahashivratri celebration, it's a great thing. But those who can't, you can watch it live with folded hands.